In the United States, a majority of people tend to have a negative view of police. This is because there are multiple scenarios across the nation where police do not conduct themselves appropriately. We see this all the time in the media. However, when police do not follow protocol, it can cause safety issues and mistrust in the community. Even more than that, it requires punishment of the law enforcement officer who broke protocol. But the problem lies within a police officer's training. In the United States, police go through vigorous training. They are required to be certified on their firearms, hand-to-hand combat, and they must demonstrate that they can properly make an arrest. Police are also required to take multiple courses in order to carry a taser. There are usually 3 12-hour courses that every officer must pass in order to be certified. Instructor Greg Santalago explains the process and importance of taser training.
Give them different types of situations and probe placement hits and to see how effective or ineffective they are. We do this before the actual classroom portion because what we don't want to have happen is the students be distracted during the classroom portion, worried about the actual exposure part of the day. So we get to get the exposures out of the way, and then we're going to sit down and then we're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about our general orders and the law and what's expected and required of them when they use this weapon system.
Police are also required to pass vigorous training in order to carry pepper spray. They must be sprayed with pepper spray before completing their hand-to-hand combat training and completing an obstacle course. A training instructor continues to explain the process and the importance of pepper spray certification.
Turn around! Yeah, please forward. Put your hands out to the side.
Another very big aspect of the pepper spray class of practical exercise is that they understand empathy. They're going to be using these tools on the citizens if it becomes reasonable and necessary. So they need to understand that the pain that these subjects are going through so that they can provide aid and understand that it does hurt a lot and they can have empathy for their fellow citizens. So I think that's a very important piece of this as well.
They teach all the basic classes. Of course, you're going to learn about all the laws, that are in the ORC, how those laws apply. They teach you some defensive tactics relating to if you get into some fight situation with somebody, de-escalation tactics. That's the big thing. Well, people are making it a big thing, but it's something that police have always done. We don't go on any kind of call where we want to get into a fight with somebody, we want to hurt somebody. We always try to de-escalate, the situation. And then they teach you report writing skills, court testifying skills, just the basics. Once you come out of the academy, it's not like you could be put in a police car and go out there and be a policeman. That's what the whole FTO program is for. That teaches you about the city, teaches you the roads, teaches you the procedures in the police department, how to write the reports here, what information you need, how to investigate, a traffic crash, a domestic violence, a rape case, any of those things. So that's where you learn everything, and that process is about a 4-month process.
With proper physical and classroom training, police can be taught to keep the community safe and make sound decisions in every scenario. If every officer is subjected to the same vigorous training, communities will see a vast positive impact.
I can break these cuffs.
You can't break those cuffs.
Ah!